Picked up an iced coffee, cost me 3,000 real or about 80 cents. I'm keen to try it because I got probably the best iced coffee of my life last night. Probably had cream and like syrup in it, but 80 cents. The iced coffee here, it's definitely like an iced Americano, not all that syrup and cream. Just arrived here at the central market, so you got a bunch of fake shit, lots of clothing, then you got this inside section here, looks like lots of jewelry. There's a few sort of like street food stalls, get haircuts, artworks. I'm not after anything in particular. Looks like this section over here, you got a lot of technology, obviously fake stuff. You got those JBL speakers. Pretty decent market. If you've been to any like sort of Southeast Asian country like Vietnam or Thailand, whatever, they're pretty similar. They're not bad. You pretty much get whatever you want here. Right now I'm heading to the Grand Palace. Probably gonna hit up a tuk-tuk to try and not get scammed. You always negotiate a price beforehand. Changed my money over, got 180 US dollars from 246 Singapore dollars, so let's hit it up. Got my first tuk-tuk, cost me $3 US to get to the Royal Palace. It's about a 20-minute walk. Got a pretty good deal. Not too expensive, but I didn't mind paying a little extra. It's still cheap. Made it here to the Royal Palace. One thing with a lot of the tuk-tuk drivers and stuff, taxi drivers even, Southeast Asia in general, is a lot of them will wait for you to finish up where you are and then they'll offer to take you to another place. That way you can kind of get a better deal and sort of got your own sort of driver, but you just need to negotiate with them. A lot of the more dodgy sort of tuk-tuk drivers and stuff, they'll say like the temples and stuff are closed. That happens a lot in Bangkok. That just happened then. But don't listen to them because they want to take you somewhere else, but they're usually always open. If they say that it's closed, it's usually some sort of scam. So I've made it here to the Royal Palace and a ticket cost $10 US, which is on the more expensive side. Anyway, still pretty incredible, the architecture. A lot of people, they probably don't really take time to look at the architecture, but like the attention to detail on these buildings is pretty incredible. So a lot of the actual areas of the grounds here are prohibited entrance. So like behind me, all of this area here, it's all prohibited. So you've only really got the main sort of temple available. Anyway, the gardens are real nice. So another part of the Royal Palace is the Silver Pagoda, which is behind me just there. And one thing I found surprising about the entrance was you didn't require a sarong, so I've just got like shorts on. Still allows entrance, but anyway, already sweating me cunt off here in Cambodia. So there was no photo or video allowed inside the Silver Pagoda. Yeah, you had to take your shoes off, but basically what was inside, it's pretty much a collection of like Buddha statues in some cabinets. They're pretty interesting. I think next I'm going to hit up the Genocide Museum, which is, it's such a tragic place. Yeah, I'm gonna go there and yeah, change of moods. On my way to the Genocide Museum. Cost me $5 US. It's about 3 k's from the Grand Palace. at the Genocide Museum, and a ticket costs $8 with audio, so I've got audio, or you can get one without audio for $5. So I'm in one of the rooms now, and it's pretty heartbreaking. So you got the beds here, and you can actually see scratch marks on the walls. So this is where they're held, and this whole place was actually a high school. So it's pretty tragic what's happened here. So there's actually 10 rules that the prisoners had to abide by, and one of them is while getting lashed or executed, you cannot cry. So it's a bunch of like really strict and like rules that if you break, you're in big trouble. But like you have to answer the question the way they want, and immediately. Like it's pretty it's depressing. So I've arrived at the Genocide Center, or the killing fields. The tuk-tuk ride cost me $10 from the Genocide Museum. Probably get it cheaper, it's not too big of a deal, but anyway. Entrance cost $6, and I've got the audio tour again, so just check it out. So some of the graves here, they had up to 400 people all piled up in one grave, and the smell was like unbelievable, and there was like gases being released from it. And one like disturbing thing is like they used farming tools to kill them, like whatever they could use, like hammers, machetes, like pitchforks. Like this has been absolutely like disgusting. Like, and this was to their own people as well. Like if you were a doctor, they say like have soft hands, as if you hadn't worked in labor, like you were seen as like a threat because you had that intelligence, and even like doesn't matter who you were really. And they were brought by truckloads over here, and just it's absolutely horrendous. So that tree there behind me, they used to hang loudspeakers by to hide the sound of the screaming and like the moans from the people being tortured, so it just shows how completely inhumane this place is. One of the sickening stories I heard on the audio was a woman was beat by 12 men and then raped and just left there. Like, so many sickening stories like this, and it's like they completely disregard the value of a human life. It's absolutely sickening. Like, you couldn't imagine some of the things you hear that happen to these people. Made it back from the killing fields. The ride took about half an hour and cost me $10 US and 10,000 real, which is about $12 US in total. But it's not the best price, but it's still a decent price for the ride. I'm sure you could always buy it cheap, but I don't mind paying that little extra if it is that. Having my first meal of the day, went to some random place. They don't really understand English, but it's got some chicken and rice pretty much. Some tea concoction. So I've made my way to Wat Phnom, not pronouncing that right, but a ticket costs $1. Only tourists need to pay, so I find that funny. But anyway, this place is nearby my hotel, so I thought I'd check it out. So people come here to pray for good luck with like school exams, business deals and stuff like that. And when their luck comes true, they come back and provide offerings. Like you'll see that, like especially in Bali. So just been chilling at the crib. Gonna try and find the place I dropped off my laundry. I'm gonna probably get a solid feed because I haven't had too much today. But yeah, let's hope we can find our laundry. Made it back to the crib for dinner. I had that beef lak lok. It's pretty much stir-fried beef in like a brown sauce. Pretty good. It wasn't as cheap as I would have thought. It was like $7.50 US, so probably because it's around a touristy area as well, and it's not street food. It was at a restaurant. But anyway, hit up this 24/7 mark. Got this. This has like 50 grams of protein in it. It's like some biltong beef jerky, and I picked up these sojus. I'm pretty sure they are. I've had these in South Korea. They're pretty good, and I got my washing. So the plan of the rest of the night is to check out the nightlife here. I was just walking around, and you see those types of streets. You see like sort of red light district streets. You see in pretty much Bangkok, all those types of Southeast Asian countries. But looks like it's a good vibe, so I'm gonna check it out. Comedy, and them say you are the comedy, so we won't get someone come trouble.
Đi một con, $1 đô la, $1 cent đấy.